Good morning and welcome. I'm Peter Palmiotti of the Human Studios, and I was writing a post, but I decided I'll just read it and maybe talk a little bit about it after I read it and post this as a video onto Facebook and maybe later onto YouTube. So I was listening to a 3-part Jason Brubaker interview on Chris Oakley's podcast, and Chris mentions taking a course correction. It's an excellent way to define what I'm about to overtake. I had a plan just 2 weeks ago where the vision of my studio became very clear, and I was inspired to mark my new starting point and push forth with new tactics. Unfortunately, since that point, I've been distracted almost at every turn. New opportunities not already previously part of my plan have come my way. A house me and my girlfriend were trying for previously has come back to us as a possibility again. My part-time day gig has become a hindrance rather than a help. For the past few weeks, actually, I've been trying to leave that job, and I can go on. The point of this is that I've reimagined how to get where I want to go. Taking this all in as an experience, lessons for me to learn from, I step once more into what I really want. Bending as a tree would. Maybe it'll take a bit longer to get to where I want to be, wish to be, but I have new patience and insights in my toolbox now. So that's what I wrote. Essentially, yeah. Like another thing was oh, snap. It sounds like a thunderstorm outside. I don't know if you heard. I took on a lot of pencil drawings that I got a whole list from Free Comic Book Day, and I've been posting those, so if you haven't seen them, just look at my profile page and scroll down. Yeah, a ton of work on top of a ton of other things I wanted to get to and get on. I'm still messing with my old computer PC. I have a new PC, if you didn't already know. Studio needs a bit more organizing. A short list of things that I personally was my fault. Essentially being a freelance comic maker, art maker, artist, it is enough of a challenge. And I was doing my Human Studios reboot to really step forth into the direction I wanted to take my studio, to get comic pages out there, to get new art out there, and just at every step I took, walls came up, and I feel like I've been tripping over myself. But yeah, so I was working last night and listening to Chris Oakley's podcast, and Sorry, where was I? I got a new. I wish I'm not going to edit this. It is what it is. Hey, got a new haircut. Oh, feels so good. Yeah, I want to do so much. I want to do comic pages every week. I have a Patreon. If you didn't know, you can support me. Patreon.com/Palmiotti. I want to do new art, and that means like really nice pieces, like my alien piece. If you've seen that, I just have, I want to work with friends, and I got my mentor project group. I got my Skype chats. I'm gonna have my Studio Synergy hangouts on YouTube coming up. I'm part of Artcasters as a moderator and D100s. I got my own group, creator owned. A ton of stuff. I want to eventually get back to doing Independent Road, my podcast interview. I also going to be doing interviews on my YouTube channel called Independent Crossroads. Get back to my 100 Days of Making Comics Part 2. Ton of work ahead of me. And but I'm taking a pause. For those of you following along. It's just, right now is so much going on. Man, we got storm brewing today. Okay, sorry. So yeah, we're gonna take my studio and is much clearer, and what I'm going to be doing next, and this is next week, which is almost June, is taking on $30 commissions, head and shoulder shots, like this size, which is hold on. What are these? These are 9 by 6. Somehow this is the perfect size for me. Pencil illustrations. And I got a new PayPal direct payment link, which I'll put into my profile. But yeah, I'm going to start taking, next week I'm going to start taking a bunch of these for 2 reasons. One is the possibility of a new home. Sorry, my girlfriend's coffee. And yeah, to get my family all together in one home. It would be me, Lisa, her mom, and actually a friend of mine from New York. We're all chipping in for the big expense. And I want to do it in such a way that I'm earning the money. I don't want to do a campaign or anything. Another is I really want to get to Heroes Comic Con. Not to have a table. It's June 12th weekend. But to be there and network and meet a lot of people I've known for years and years online. One of the things I want to start doing is make an appearance somewhere, to a store signing, do a comic convention, down the line, get tables at comic conventions. So yeah, look forward to that. And enjoying my drawings, really taking my work to another level. This particular one I did way overdone. You'll see it soon. Scan it in, post it later. Today, but a couple of shout outs. I was watching the Rcasters, a YouTube show done by Jeff Lafferty last night. And they would talk about social network, not networking, necessarily just working on business online, and, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, whatever we got, Twitter. My experience with talking with fans and friends and whatnot has been good. Can be a lot better. It's in part why I been wanting to do videos on Facebook. I don't feel like doing stuff elsewhere reaches as many people. I have more following on Facebook than anyone else. It only makes sense. So yeah, shout out to them. This is Jeff Lafferty, Kevin Cross, and Scott Circling. Scott's got a final days on Young and the Dead, his creator-owned comic. Chris McQuinlan, another D100's guy, got Nevermore. I think it's Nevermore. His creator-owned comic, still going on Kickstarter, and Jason Brubaker, who I mentioned early in this conversation with myself, has Sithra Kickstarter, where you can also pick up copies of Remind. And Scotty Watson is working to do his first issue of Stargate Atlantis. I'm not sure who the publisher is, but kudos to Scott, who is also expecting a new baby. Hopefully it's a girl. He's got 2 boys. So shout out to him. And just millions of people. Thank you for everybody who's following my work on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, who's been liking my work and commenting. Try to reply to everybody on everything. I have like 80 comments on Instagram, on LinkedIn that I have to get to. A lot of them are either birthday wishes or people congratulating me on being head of Human Studio. I changed the wording there, and people thought I made an upgrade in my studio. I don't know. But yeah, thanks to everybody. And yeah, I'll be doing these more often. Maybe I'll give it a title. Not sure yet. I will when I post it, figure it out. But many blessings to all of you, and good luck in all your endeavors, and have a great day. I'll be talking to you again. Maybe I'll make these weekly. Maybe, yeah, at least weekly. Thanks again, and hope to talk to you soon. All right.